Dear Cameroonians, fellow countrymen, you're all witness to how our country is falling indefinitely without stop to a new rise. Cameroon is in difficult times. Basic commodities are unavailable. Basic needs are not there. There is no roads. There is no stable supply of electricity. Youths are desperate. Everyone wants to leave the country for Canada, for the USA, or for Europe, or where the last reserve of their properties can afford them to. And for those who cannot take these routes, they found themselves being entrapped in the dangerous routes through Libya, through the Mediterranean, through the dangerous gates to Europe by sea. Our country doesn't deserve these in 2023. It is a repetition for us to say corruption is the main cause of our problem in the country. But this corruption is endemic, is dangerous to the existence of our country. Because this corruption has led Cameroonians to lose the honor that we have in our country as a people. The dignity and the statehood of this country has been disintegrated. There is absolute need for Cameroonians to take a pause and think and ponder about state issues, about government, governance, how they are being led, what is happening, and what will happen in the nearest future. I get extremely disappointed when the criticisms is not matched with any action. When there is despair without hope. When people are disillusioned to not doing anything because the worst form of injustice is not to do anything in the face of injustice. When your voice counts, when your action matters, when you could be the magic one in the face of such for a great visionary leader that will save the country from the quagmire, from the hegemony and hostage that has been taken upon by a group of people for more than 4 decades. It's a shame that the image of our country is tarnished, that investors are no longer interested to come to Cameroon. It's a shame that the touristic sector of our country is dying. It's a shame that when you walk around the capital of our country, You cannot find public and merit goods at the disposal of citizens, or renovated public schools, or hospitals, or leisure places. None is up to standard. None reflects the image of the great name Cameroon. Dear Cameroonians, fellow countrymen, politicians are not supposed to be angels. They are not saints. The people have the will to choose those they want to see in power. And only the sovereign will can make or mar the personal decision of whosoever wants to be the president of Cameroon. The opposition is also in search of an ideal leader. Through alliances, through coalitions, through collective actions. But this search will not be fruitful if we do not have the Cameroon syndicates, the Cameroon civil society, the Cameroon women platform, the Cameroonian university student opinion groups, the academia, the bike riders, the technicians, the entertainers, the city dwellers, those living in villages, everyone giving their opinion, taking up an advocacy, doing something, at least doing something before complaining. We are very close to 2025 in less than 13 months. According to Cameroon Electoral Code, we should be having twin legislative and municipal elections in February 2025. How prepared are you as a citizen with your civic and political rights? The politicians will come again to tell you to vote for them, to cajole you to be in their party. What is the political program? What is the agenda? Do you know them? Do you seek to know them? Because not knowing will mean giving your voice to those who are already in power. According to Cameroon Electoral Code, we have presidential elections in October 2025. If none of these calendar changes, the only opportunity for people to go again and register in the electoral list is January 2024 to August 2024. This is a call for action for us to go again and try to do this exercise. It's better to complain when you are part of the process than to complain from outside. Because in the process, you constitute solution to the challenges that come along the way. You may emerge as the hero that will be chosen to save the people from any sector that you belong. It is not only reserved for the opposition political parties. PAP, the Popular Action Party, have its political agenda, political program, political ideology, clear, defined in the site of the party, online, in the office of the party, for anyone to visit at any time. How often are people interested to learn about this great Cameroon vision that the Popular Action Party have put forth to the people? We have to rise up, dear Cameroonians, dear youths. Voters' apathy is not an option. Not doing anything is not an option. Not being part of a political process is not an option. 2025 appears to be the only opportunity for us to push things a little bit further and break the yoke and take back our country and rejoice like other neighboring African countries and experience the glamour, the happiness with a new president, with a third president, with a new republic. Many, including myself, have not had the joy of seeing how another person could manage Cameroon. God did not give the monopoly of management of a country in the head of a single person. He did not give the knowledge, the skills, the competencies of managing a country in the hands of a single political party. Either we are in a democracy or we are not. And if we are in a democracy, the principles must be respected, including all the components that make up the state. The population must take their responsibility to restore the terms of the social contract signed with the state, directly or indirectly. Dear Cameroonians, fellow countrymen, we are moving to a new year, 2024, new plans, new objectives, continuation of long-term projects. We of the Popular Action Party reiterate, at our level, we have been able, as a political party, to register 2,000 Cameroonians in the voter registration list in the divisions of Fako, Fundi, Wuri, Mezam. We are looking forward to increase this number within our capacity as we can, irrespective of the challenges in 2024. The Popular Action Party had been sensitizing young Cameroonians through documentary weekend program where we learn about heroes of Cameroon, of Africa, and the world through historical events, documents, informations. The Popular Action Party is able to establish a formal alliance with the Patriotic Movement for the Salvation of Cameroon, in its French acronym MPSC of the North, led by Aboubakary Siddiqui, the national president, with whom we have discussed how to cooperate, how to work, for collective objective, for the common good of Cameroon. The Popular Action Party, irrespective of the challenges in our bastion of support, Southern Cameroons, Northwest, Southwest, have been able to talk to actors, to talk to civil society actors, community leaders, those in the diaspora, about the need for the PAP, who have ever and always stood by the people in all times, to be given the chance to penetrate state institutions, to be given the chance to table the problem of our people at the negotiation table of the 2025 presidential race. To be able to stand and represent the people with a clear, transparent, and accessible agenda in the transition question of Cameroon. For these are items we think is possible and achievable, pragmatic and realistic within the current contemporary Cameroon internal political system, the international community organization, and the nature and state of issues around the world. The Popular Action Party is proposing to Cameroonians a new federal republic where we will obtain for every Cameroonian voted governors with limited office mandates, a voted president with limited office mandate, and complete abolition of the appointive system and the colonial DO and SDO system supervising elected officials at all levels, making it difficult for elected officials to concretize their election promises, creating a cacophony of a unitary decentralized state that cannot be defined. The Popular Action Party is the hope of the future. Stand with us, join us, let's embark on this struggle, let's do this together, and let's obtain the change for the people. Change for Cameroon. You are a soldier of change. I am a soldier of change. Let's stand up for Cameroon.